We have ordered not to come ships on the Marina yet. Over.
Don't quite know what's happening. I think they're just wondering what the hell to do with us.
Hello and welcome to the Marina. Yes, we're still here, we're fine, but we are in lockdown.
And we're locked in. The bridge that allows you into this place isn't being manned anymore, so we can't leave. We couldn't go ashore either for a lot of this time, so it's been quite a trial this week.
But we have managed to get some food and some water. That was a bit of a spoiler. I hope you like this episode. Coming up, our plans to dinghy ashore for a walk along the coast are stopped. We begin 2 weeks of lockdown. In search of water, a marina refuses us entry.
Gas, you can put it on the petrol station, and then you have to leave from the marina.
And we finally get ashore to find food, but still no cooking gas. The week began peacefully. Glassy water, a warm breeze, and time to sail slowly up to the north end of this inland sea. And I mean slowly. We're nearly breaking 3 knots. Oh, racing. This is what we had planned, the Marina out of season. Just us and a racing catamaran crew, practicing tacking. The next day began much the same, perfect for exploring.
Well, a lovely morning for a walk.
And it's flat calm, which means it's a smooth ride to shore. We've got a little bit of a way to go and 50% on our battery because we didn't charge it properly last night.
It'll be all right. We're only going just over there. It's not too bad. And then we should have quite a long walk, and I've got my walking boots on, so...
Yeah, walking boots.
We've had a 10 days on the boat, really, pretty much, not doing much. So it'd be good to have a good walk today.
Yeah, excellent. I'm looking forward to it. And we might see flamingos.
They're not pink, apparently.
I know, it's a bit risky saying that, just in case we don't see any, but as long as you know that's what we're looking out for.
Yeah, so it's not far to go, and glassy smooth sea. It's a pleasure to be on this.
Okay, so where are we headed for? We're going to that house?
I think we're just aiming for that house and see. I don't think there's a pontoon or anything there, but I don't know, we're just tied up.
Okay. I don't want to lose this dinghy now. It's got a nice motor.
Oh, look, there is something.
So is that a no entry sign then? There?
I think it sort of is going to say don't land there, but I'm hoping that's meaning for big boats. They can't mind a little dinghy, I'm sure. It's nice they've got this. I mean, they've obviously got this little channel marked out, but you can see it's only about 2 foot deep, so I don't think what boat should actually get in here. You can actually just see through the water just about now. It's less green here.
I wonder what it's like outside the channel, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
We could always just knock and ask, don't you think?
Yeah, if there's someone there, we'll ask. Yeah. But I think we can just tie up somewhere out of the way. I'm sure they won't mind.
Okay. And go on our long walk.
Yeah. Well, that was private, so we can't go in there. So plan B, heading a little bit further down the coast and see if we can get in down here. There's a little windmill, so it might be a place to stop. So we can't. We can't. Sure. Yeah. We can't land here because of coronavirus.
Tiene que marcharse a casa.
Yeah. Okay. Gracias.
And at that point, everything changed. Well, that was a bit of a shock. We saw people out and about, and we were about to land, and then a police car pulled up and told everyone to go back to their houses, including us. So we're going to have to go back to the boat. We asked him why. He said coronavirus. So the whole of the area here is shut down for 16 days. But even out here, I mean, it's wilderness. I mean, there's nothing. There's no gatherings of people. It's complete wilderness. Anyway, apart from not getting our walk, our biggest concern now is that we haven't got enough water on board for more than a couple of days. We've been out for a couple of weeks now. We haven't been that careful with the water because we didn't think there'd be a problem about going into a marina at some point. Kind of regretting that now. We were going to go in and stay overnight on Tuesday night somewhere, and we booked it. But I think when we get back to the boat, we better ring them and see if they'll still have us. If not, just asking if we can at least just go and get some water. Yeah. On top of that, the battery ran out on the outboard. The day was steadily getting worse.
There we go.
Yes.
Home sweet home. Yeah, I'm not sure if that should be home sweet home or home sweet isolation ward.
Well, we're not going to last 2 weeks without water.
No, probably not.
So we are going to have to make a decision.
Our water situation isn't desperate at the moment. The big tank is empty, but our second tank does have about 70 litres in it, so that's not too bad. But food is probably a greater concern at the moment. We're down to our last apple. There's not much fresh food left. We've got a tiny bit of bread. And the fridge is fairly empty. We've got the important things. The wine and the beer is okay in there. But we have obviously got lots of tinned things in the freezer, but all those need cooking. And the other problem we've got is we are low on gas. Now, gas is a bit of an issue in the Med, surprisingly, because what we'd normally use are these big 6 kg propane tanks. I used to have 2 of those, and that's great because they last for months, and you've always got a full one, and you never get called out. You've got a couple of months to get a new one, but I had to change over basically because it's very difficult to get propane in some places here. They used to refill them, but they don't do that so much here anymore. So I've got only one of those now. I've got space to keep loads, and I've got this silly little camping gas bottle, which is what you can get here quite easily. So I have to switch between one and the other. One's propane, one's camping gas, but our cooker can use both, so that's okay. But yeah, both of them are almost empty. It was difficult to get propane in Cartagena. They only did the small ones of camping gas. So yeah, we're now at the point where we've just got to go out and get something to cook on, basically.
But it was Sunday and nothing was open, so we needed to think. And you can only really do that over a game of cards.
You wish me every time.
Yeah.
So we're just going to play cards then for 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks, the lockdown? How long? They said the lockdown was...
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks.
Well, we could, but I think we're better off taking the advice we've been given which is to leave here tomorrow and go up the coast, up to Valencia, where we know we can get water and gas.
If we can get in. I mean, you have rang them and they haven't rang back. It's only the advice of one of our viewers that said they think that they should let us in. We've got to confirm that. But it's a 2-day sail from here.
But the worst that happens is we go in, we get gas and water, and then we go and anchor out.
If they allow us in, yeah. The other option obviously is to sail to Ibiza or Mallorca, which again's 2-3 day sail. We could do that.
You're Margrave.
But we don't know if we're going to get in there either, do we?
All right, well, we haven't been doing anything except being at sea for the past 2 weeks. You think we might not be able to come in then? Okay, we would run out of water. Could we come in just to get water, do you think? Okay, all right, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday. So the lockdown started today. I've been told that we need to call on Monday to make sure we can go in on Tuesday. We'll have to fill in some forms and prove that we haven't been anywhere where we could have been contaminated. Then hopefully it'll be okay.
So that's a plan. A 2 or 3 day sail up the coast from the Mar Menor to Valencia. But there is a problem, and it's this. We're anchored out here. And you may have seen in the last episode, the only way in or out of the Mar Menor is here, under the opening bridge. Except that now it isn't opening. The lockdown has locked us in. But there could be worse places to be isolated.
Maestro Marina, Thomas Maestro Marina. This is Fair Isle, Fair Isle. Do you read? Over. I think they're going to answer us. Don't answer the phone, don't answer the VHF. I wonder if there's anyone actually there. Maybe they're all working from home.
As it turns out, there was one person on duty who said he would find out if we could come in.
Well, they did finally answer the VHF just as we got to the entrance here and said that we can't tie up on the waiting quay or the fuel dock and just to stand by. Well, that was 15 minutes ago, so we're just going around in circles blocking their entrance at the moment. Don't quite know what's happening. I think they're just wondering what the hell to do with us. Marinas, is Farewell, go ahead.
Yes, we have ordered not to come ships on the Marina yet. Over.
Yes, I understand that. We do need to come in though. We need water and gas. Over.
We were directed to the fuel pontoon.
So they're not accepting anyone. Well, if you can get us gas, that's a start. And let's hope he's got water.
Unfortunately, there was no water or cooking gas there, so drastic measures were needed. We decided to tie up on the waiting quay and hope someone would allow us to fill the water tanks. Keeping his distance, the Marinero finally relented. We could fill up and then go. I could have hugged him. Metaphorically, that is.
So we've got some water then, no food, sadly, or gas. But we're going to go back down to the anchorage, the second anchorage we went to, which is down here. We know that if we're in there, we can get to a spa quite quickly, which hopefully we can do on Monday or Tuesday. Meanwhile, Judy's doing her best to find what we've got. What have we got? Got stuff in the freezer?
Yeah, well, I mean, I thought I'd just put everything we could in the oven at once.
Just cook it all, yeah. Yeah, at least we can eat it then, even if it's cold. That's a good idea.
Exactly.
So we've got
a curry.
Yeah. Cold curry might be a bit disgusting. We've got some pasties. They would be okay, won't they?
Okay, pasties, veggie sausages, eel sausages. I think that's...
Yeah, sausages are okay cold, aren't
Yeah. Is there some more cheese? I've got some more cheese out, didn't I? Oh, there's some more bread. There's more bread, so I'll leave this in here, shall I?
they? Yeah, that's good. That's
Okay,
good.
cool. Well, we're going to dinghy over to the beach there and try and find a spa because we are running a bit short of food. We spoke to a friend last night who said that if you were definitely going to a supermarket or a pharmacy and could prove it, so we've got our bags with us, then that should be fine. We don't know how much food there'll be in the spa when we get there because it's the only one around that we know of, but we'll give it a go.
There's no one around, is there? It looks completely empty. No policemen though, so that's good. Well, we found a spot on the beach. Let's see if we can find a spa. We know there is one. We've been to it before. It's about a 20-minute walk from here, and it's pretty deserted here this time of year anyway. So we're hoping that it still has some food in it. We shall find out.
We saw a couple of people on the balconies.
Yeah, but there's no one out.
No.
They're the only people here. It's like the apocalypse has happened.
Well, I mean, that's what a lockdown looks like.
Yeah, I suppose it does. So you really take it seriously, and they are taking it seriously here, as we found out. Let's just hope that spa shop's open. You can pretty much always rely on a spa to be open, I would say.
This must be lovely in the summer, but now it's empty and spookily quiet. But the spa shop is open.
As I say, you can always rely on a spa.
Hey, very pleased. How lucky are we? Big grin. Vegetables,
Full shelves.
biscuits, and it's just like a normal day.
Well, almost.
We did find a couple of empty shelves, but ta-da!
It is a relief. Now we just have to sit tight for the next couple of weeks.
So a very successful trip for food, but I think the key is getting these. We didn't have any disposable barbecues, but basically we're going to make our own. We've got some tin trays. We can just put one of our grills over the top of that and hopefully cook all our meals on these now.
For the next 2 weeks.
For the next 2 weeks, that'll be fine.
Cool.
Like having one constant summer party.
Yes, we are still here, and the weather is due to change, I'm told. It's going to be raining, unfortunately, over the next few days, but hey, we could still be in worse places.
Yeah, and we don't really know what's going to happen here. We do these in real time, put out our videos, so you can follow along on Facebook. If you want to find out what's going on here, we'll update that and we'll put out another episode as soon as we can.
And thank you very much to our patrons who have joined. We really appreciate your support. Your names are coming up. It's a new thing for us, but we hope to keep it going. So thank you very much. Do subscribe still.
Yeah, and ring the little bell as well. Just make sure you do that and you'll get a notification then when the next one comes up.
And we'll keep you posted. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching.